Congress now has a new name. They're known as Oz. They have no brains, they have no courage, they have no heart. So let's talk about this for a little bit. Let's talk first about courage. They do nothing to exercise their congressional oversight over the executive branch of this government. They're letting Trump destroy our relations with all of our allies and what should be our closest trading partners. They keep their mouths shut while he works on dismantling every one of the institutions that we have relied upon on this country for this country. Little Mike Johnson claims not to know anything. Anytime an issue is raised, such as ICE smacking a minister in the face with a canister of tear gas, or throwing tear gas into a children's Halloween parade, Mike Johnson says he knows nothing about it. Mike Johnson says that the Republicans have the beginning of a concept of the outline of what might be eventually a plan on health care. They have not told us once what's wrong with the health care system that existed under the Affordable Care Act. Now, there might well have been problems with that, but they haven't told us what they are, and they haven't told us how they're going to correct them, because all they can say is it's broken and we have some idea somewhere that it's going to be fixed. Nonsense. They don't have the courage to come out and say they don't have any idea, and the reason Trump hates it is because it's named after President Obama. At the same time, Pete Hegseth said he won't meet with soldiers that have facial hair. And the reason for this is because a lot of the African American soldiers have facial hair for a skin condition that apparently is more normal for them than it would be for me. But this also means he wouldn't have met with U.S. Grant, he wouldn't have met with President Lincoln, he wouldn't have met with Teddy Roosevelt, and actually he shouldn't meet with Vice President Vance, because they all have facial hair, and for some reason Botox Pete thinks that disqualifies him from meeting him. Of course, I think those people who don't meet with him are lucky, because they don't have to listen to his nonsensical speeches about what real men do and don't do. So, there he be. They don't have the courage of any convictions. Do they have brains? No. We know that for the same reason that little Mike Johnson and Trump have not said one word about how they would fix health care. They lie about everything, so that the Department of Drug Enforcement and Homeland Security said that they had arrested 171 high members of drug cartels from Mexico living in, I don't remember, I think it's Massachusetts. Turns out investigation said that's complete and utter bullshit. I can't imagine high-level drug cartel people living in Massachusetts. But the Boston Globe did an investigation, and they said it was absolutely not true. Meanwhile, a federal judge in Chicago has found that ICE has repeatedly not lived up to her order, and as examples, they tear gassed children at a Halloween parade. They hit another minister objecting to what they were doing in the face with tear gas. They beat people, they kick people. This isn't America. This is Trump and his goons. They have no brains. And they have no heart, because in a couple of days they're cutting off all the uh, uh, food supplements and programs to the people who desperately need it. Trump shut down the Bureau of Labor Statistics because he didn't want anybody to know how bad the economy was. Well, major corporations within the last week have laid off 171,000 people, and it's predictably going to get worse under Trump and his stupid administration. But meanwhile, Scott Bessent thinks it's great because he announces he is a soybean farmer, which is also utter nonsense. So it might as well be the the Congress from Oz, or at least Congress going to Oz, and behind the screen we see a morbidly obese fat man led around by a drug user, RFK Jr. and Botox Pete, killing people in international waters without an iota of proof that these people have done anything wrong or were a threat to this country.